This journey you've been on, obviously there've been a lot of inspirational people in your life, people who have helped you along your way, right? If you could remove one person from that journey and it would like greatly impact where you were now, it wouldn't have been the same, who would that one person be?
Does it have to be somebody that I met before?
No, not at all.
It would have to be Ti.
Hmm. What is it about him that inspires you so much?
I really don't know what it was at the time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hmm.
I know I just wanted to be as cool as him. So I saw like he's the only person, well, the first person to ever like make me pay attention to music. Music was always a background thing to me. It was always either playing at the house, or it's playing in the car on the way to work. If my pops was driving me, or it's just playing in the Texas. It was
Hmm.
never like a thing to me. I never paid attention to it at all until I saw his verse and I saw him on the screen, like in the bus that I was taking to school. And ever since then, like nothing affects me as much as music does. Nothing. None of the other stuff that I do. I used to love dancing. I tried to be a dancer. It
Hmm.
just didn't work out. It didn't feel the same. I draw, but sometimes I lose contact with my drawing, and music is just always there.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's just
And
something you can't ignore.
yeah, and he's the one that made me pay attention to it. So without him, I don't think I'd be here. I think I'd still be drawing. I was crazy about drawing at the time. Like, my drawings were all over my classroom at school.
Hmm.
I was the best like sketch artist in school, so my stuff was everywhere. Probably
Okay.
would have pursued that.
So if you say, for example, there's a day when you're not feeling so creative and you can't freestyle, do you go back to drawing just to relax, to
Yeah,
take
yeah,
your mind
definitely.
off of it? Yeah.
Either I draw or I take pictures of random stuff and manipulate it in Photoshop and stuff like that. Visual arts is my second go-to thing. Like if music is not, I'm not on that right frequency, I
Hmm.
just go to my iPad and I just start creating stuff.
Cool. Let's talk about your collaboration between Def Jam and Universal
Yeah.
Music. Why did you decide that that was a good direction for you to go in? Because I know you had been working hard. Whenever you go to America, you try and make as many contacts as you can. You try and network and put your music out there. But why do you think this was the right
That's
time?
that's exactly because of that. Like we've been going back and forth like to the States, UK, Japan and stuff, just to just to leave a footprint there, try and build like a foundation. So
Hmm.
I guess in the midst of doing all of that, I guess my name floated around and landed in the right ears. And it wasn't, I don't think it was very hard for them to find me. As soon as they heard about me and they heard the music, they were like, yo, let's get this kid here
Okay.
right now. It wasn't even hard for them to do because the people
Hmm.
that represent me, Yvette and Colin, have been in the game for like 25 plus years. So everyone knows them. Once they heard I was working with Yvette and Colin, it was easy. It was just a phone call, a couple dinners, a couple nights in the studio, just playing music, just feeling each other out. And once I really saw that this could be, my chance to be a global artist and really be as big as I want to be, I didn't waste no time. I was just like, yo, it feels right. Everyone that's with me right now understands what I represent. I'm coming from
Hmm.
Africa, but you don't call me an African rapper. I'm not an African rapper. I'm a rapper who happens to be from Africa. I'm a
Full
rapper
stop.
first. So you can put me on
Absolutely.
any stage with anybody. And Def Jam was just the right people to do it because they made the legends that I grew up watching and idolizing. You know what I mean?
That's self belief right there. And that's one thing I absolutely love about you. A lot of people are saying you're doing it for the kids, and you talk about coming
Yeah.
from the ghetto and your background and stuff. And you've inspired them so much. You've given them a dream for those who didn't think it was possible. How important is that to you? Is that
It's
what you
very
set out
important.
to do?
Yeah, it's very important for me because I know the effect that it can have on you once you start thinking like that. Once you start, see, people have this weird habit, and it's
Hmm.
natural, I guess. It's because of just like how we grow up. We look at people, we look at how far they've gotten in their own endeavors, whether it's art, acting, whatever, and we look at how far they were able to get, and look at where they started, and we
Hmm.
immediately use that to measure our chances. You know what I mean? You say, "Oh, this guy came from the suburbs and he couldn't even get there. I'm coming
Right?
from the ghetto. Where the hell am I gonna go?" Type thing,
Hmm.
and that's not good. Like fortunately, I found the right books and the right documentaries at a very young age to help me break that pattern. So everyone else's ceilings is their own ceilings. That's not my ceiling. I can go higher. So if I could teach that and drop it down and just pass it on to the next and the next and the next, I feel like I'd have done like an amazing job.
I think you are. I think you're already inspiring so many people, and thank you for that because it's something that youth need to see. We need positive influences like
Yeah.
you, role models like you. Like recently, I don't know if you've seen this video circulating of Young Jock, you know, the rapper from
Yeah.
way back, and he's now an Uber driver. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
And some
Yeah, I
woman was
saw
trying
that.
to disgrace him, and you know, I was disappointed
Hmm.
because obviously I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know why his life has taken that path, but he's still trying to work hard. He's not doing
Yeah,
anything illegal. He's still trying to make his money.
that's
Do
just
you,
people.
that is just people. But do you have like a plan so that not that you're going to ever fall off, that's never going to happen to you. I don't know why that's happened to him, but do you have kind of any fears that maybe this won't last? Because some people doubt themselves, and I'm hoping that's not the case for you.
I don't. I don't have any fears when it comes to this. It's nothing anyone could ever take away from me because I don't need people to help me make this stuff happen. I can make music by myself in my own room from scratch, from A to Z, and I can put it out to the right channels. I have people that are willing to listen to me. People know my story. People resonate with it. I'm saying something like when I go back to my neighborhood, I'm seeing so much change back there. It's unbelievable. Like my friends, people that we used to just like sit around the store and just chill there the whole day, like do nothing, pretty much just like wasting our lives with them. Now I go back, you'll hear one of my homeboys is not there. He's in Pretoria because he's playing soccer now. My other
Mm-hmm.
homeboy picked up a camera now. Now he's in my face with a camera. He didn't know how to use a camera 2, 3 years ago. Now he's picking up a camera. My boys got like their own clothing lines and stuff like that. I feel like with my type of influence and the impact that I have on my community and my friends and stuff like that, I don't have to be scared about falling off. And God forbid something like that happens, but if it does, I'll never be pressured by people to be on like the brink of suicide because of depression and
Good.
stuff like that. Nah, because I started this whole thing because it made me feel so much better than what I used to be. I used to be an introvert. I used to be a weird kid. I used to think people didn't like me. I was very different from everybody. And once I found this, it really it helped me. Like it saved me from a lot of that stuff. So I'm using it for a different purpose. I'm not using it to be cool. Once I start looking uncool and start sounding uncool, I'm gonna still do it for me. I'm not gonna be pressured by people to go try something else. And when that fails, now I feel like yo, I have to maintain this image. Now I'm wearing
Mm-hmm.
fake jewelry. Now I'm doing this and that. That's not gonna happen.
Stay true to yourself. People are saying wise words, and you're a visionary, and you completely are.
Thank you. Appreciate
You're
it.
absolutely
Try my
welcome.
best.
And you're doing really well at it. Let's talk about your queen because you've been with her for years. What is it, 8 years now?
Yeah, 8 years. She actually just walked in. That's the craziest part. She's right here right
What's up?
Oh, hey, where is she? Can we say hello?
now. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
How are you? I'm good, thanks. How are you?
You are so beautiful. You're
Thank
stunning.
you.
Not that you're not
20%.
nasty, but she's gorgeous.
Huh?
Not that you're not, but she's gorgeous.
Thank you for her. Thank you.
You're
Yeah,
absolutely
I think it's been
welcome.
it's been like 8 years now.
That's incredible. What is the secret to keeping that relationship going? Because not a lot of people can do it. You tour, you spend a lot of time away from her. How are you still keeping that relationship so solid?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't know how. I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. I don't know. It's probably a lot of things, man. One, we're not treating this like it's some puppy love high school thing. You know, we pray. We pray. I speak to her mother. She speaks to
Aw.
my father sometimes. We're honest about things. We're like the best of friends. We have the same. We share a lot of childhood memories, so that also keeps us together. And when things are a little dark, at least we can reflect on when everything was cool and mellow and stuff. You know, so like when we fight, it's not like you don't know me. You just got with me like a year ago. You with me for my money. It never gets there. When we're fighting, we really attack whatever is bothering us and is getting in between us, and we move it out the way, and then we carry on.
That's beautiful. I love how solid you both are. It's really inspiring and encouraging to see that it is
And
possible.
also, she was there when I had no fans, like zero fans, and she was the first person ever to rap my song back to me, and I was rapping there at the time. So
She's loyal and you know
yeah,
her well, you know?
yeah.
It's beautiful to see. Do you ever, some people don't want to put their relationship all over social media for whatever reason. Do you ever think that's something that you'll stop doing?
Well, I used to kind of do the same thing. You know, I was scared of what people might say. I know for sure there's haters everywhere. I know
Too
that was
many.
gonna get to her also. Yeah, and at least I had already been exposed to the hate. I know how to maneuver through it. I know how to just like block it out and not mind it. I didn't want that for her in the beginning because she was coming from a super normal life, and all of a sudden she's in the limelight and people posting her and creating fake stories about her and this and that. And that's the only thing I was just trying to prevent. But other than that, as soon as she was comfortable with it, and she was like, "I'm fine, I'm cool with it. I don't care about it." Then I really started putting it on blast because I had nothing to hide because it's not like I'm still saving it.
Good. Okay, are we seeing marriage in the future? Can you tell us?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Congratulations in advance. And happy belated
Yeah.
birthday. I know that was ages ago, but we share the same birthday.
Are you serious?
Seriously, 11th of February. We're not the
That's
same age,
crazy.
but we
Happy
share the same
belated.
birthday.
Oh shit. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you very much.
That's crazy. You're
I
the second.
know, right? One. I'm the only person you know that shares the same birthday as you.
No, you're the second person.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, second person.
I think February born people are amazing. We're incredible. People
Yeah,
need to
we're the
value
best.
us, right?
Yeah, we're the best. There's no
Oh, for sure.
discussion, no questions. We're the best.
The
We're
world
the
wouldn't
most
be the same
mellow,
without us.
cool, real, authentic people ever.
Mm-hmm. And we're really creative as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so before you go, right, I want to play a short game with you. Have you ever heard of Would You Rather?
No?
The Would You Rather game, you've never heard of it?
Uh-uh.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you 5 questions. It's basically, would you rather do this or that, or would you rather be this or be that?
And I have to pick from your answer.
Yes. You can't come up with your own. Yeah? So just 5.
Okay.
And I think this one is like a really appropriate one during this time. So, would you rather be free or totally safe?
Free.
Right? This quarantine thing is crazy. Okay. Would you rather look 10 years older from the neck up or 10 years older from the neck down?
Ooh, no.
Right?
Neck up. Nah. Yo, that's such a tricky one, though. Oh, man.
Are you sure neck up? Because people see you before they really see you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I
'Cause
guess
that's-
10 years older. 10 years older is not. It's not such a bad body, is it? That's like what, 33? That's not that bad. Yeah, okay. Neck down.
Plus, we age really well, so I don't think that would be a big problem.
Yeah, neck down for sure.
Okay, I like that. Would you rather have 3 kids and no money, or no kids with $3 million? And this means you're never gonna have kids.
Oh, what the hell?
Money or kids? Choose.
Bruh.
It's an easy decision.
No, it isn't. Okay. Then I'd rather have 3 kids.
Oh.
Would I? No. Okay, wait. No, don't make that sound yet.
Wow.
Because don't make that sound yet.
Wow, you put
No, I'm
it
thinking
out
about it.
there
Wait,
already.
if okay, let's say I say 3 million, right? Can I adopt?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 3
You
million.
know what? That wasn't an option. It's not an option. You
Ah.
can't add things.
Nah, 3 million.
It's no kids or money.
Okay, okay, kids. Kids.
Kids, that's so sweet. How many do you want?
Outside of the question,
Yeah.
probably 3.
Oh, that's
3
so
sounds
sweet.
like a good number. Yeah.
Perfect. How many girls? How many boys?
2 boys, 1 girl. She needs bodyguards.
So the boys come first, right? And then the girls, the last child.
As soon as they turn 5, I'm putting tattoos on all of them.
Wow.
Like,
Is that even legal?
no, I'm playing. I'm not gonna do that.
Wow. All right. Let's ask 2 more questions. Would you rather continue with your life that you have now, this beautiful life, or restart it?
Continue. Without a doubt, continue.
No changes.
No changes whatsoever. Even my upbringing wasn't the best, and it was hard, and at the time I hated it. Like I hated it so much. I think I might have even like attempted suicide once. I thought about it a lot of times, but I might have even like attempted it. But because of how much that just like toughened me up and thickened my skin, I would never
Hmm.
pick anything else. I would never ever.
That's beautiful to hear. I'm glad that you wouldn't want to change your story because it wouldn't. You wouldn't be the person that you are without it. You know, all those challenges, all the successes. You wouldn't be you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, let's make this good one. This a really, really good one.
Mhm.
Okay, so would you rather have to speak your mind, like every single thought you have in your head about everyone you meet, you have to say, look at your eyes. Every
Or
single thought that comes into your head, no matter who you meet, you have to say it? Or would you rather never speak again? Ever. No words.
I'd rather say it.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Doesn't even matter what you're thinking.
No, I'd rather say it. Sometimes I think like the funniest stuff. That's why I made that face. Because sometimes I think of dumb, like super dumb stuff. Like you would not believe it if I told you.
Like what? Give us an example.
No, I'm not gonna But speaking my mind is not a problem. It's not an issue for me. I'm not afraid of speaking my mind because if I'm thinking that and like I'm not a person that has ill intentions or would say stuff just to sound smart or look a certain way. So everything I say to people is because it bothers me or it's something that I just have to get off my chest. I'm okay with that. I do that anyways. It's just
Good.
that some of the stuff that I would say unfiltered,
Hmm.
it wouldn't come across the right way. It would sound like I'm a weirdo. Like,
Some people need to just hear the truth. You have to hit them hard with it
yeah, you have to.
sometimes.
Not everybody, not some people, everybody.
You, some people don't take it so well, you know.
All right, it's fine. They'll learn somewhere down the line.
You're brutal.
Trust me.
You're brutal.
I was raised like that. I know what it could do for you, man. It could take you out of so many uncomfortable situations. You know how many times, like, before I became this person, before I got all this knowledge and this confidence and just like the courage to tell people whatever I need to. Before that, I used to be in so many situations. I later realized I don't like being in the situation. I don't like having to fake this just because I don't want to say something to you because you're older or because I'm supposed to respect you
Right.
because you're a person of authority or this or that.
Mm-hmm.
That's put me in such a tricky place so many times.
I hear
Don't do
you.
that, man.
I
Yeah,
hear
don't do
you.
that.
I've learned that now. Like elders, especially, don't like to be spoken back to. They don't want to
Exactly.
be told when they're in the wrong, but sometimes they need to be told. It affects
Exactly.
relationships, you know?
And it's hard. It's never easy. It's hard. It's hard.
And it's
Definitely is hard.
uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah, but it's something that you have to do. You have to do it or something.
Absolutely. You and your queen are going to make some incredibly beautiful babies, by the way.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so people are saying, you know, you are really inspiring and they want some more would you rather questions, but I think I'll leave it there for now. But one of your followers wants to know, will there be a tour this year when all of this craziness is over?
Definitely. I'm doing an album tour. So the Ibison tour is on break this year. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do an album tour first, and then when I'm done with that, it's pretty much gonna be like the second leg of the album tour, but obviously with more tracks than just album tracks.
Lovely. So, for this whole time that you'll be at home, will you be relaxing, reflecting, or making more music?
Making more music. I'm not stopping for nothing. Shooting more content. Trying to be creative the whole time and just create.
Do some more TikTok videos and please, you know,
I will.
include your queen in some of them.
Yeah, for sure. She's better than me at it anyway. She has
Oh,
to
for
teach
real?
me. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. I've loved speaking to you. You are an inspiration and just keep thriving, keep soaring. You're amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Enjoy your time with her.
You too.
Bye. So, beautiful people, I hope you really enjoyed that.